No, so what? This is a segment here for the ladies. As I look into the camera all creepily. So we had some feedback that we don't have enough topics for the ladies. We are neglecting our female audience and viewership here. Hello, hi. If you're seeing that wave, if not, you're just hearing me say hello, hi, and then talking about waving at a camera. But what I wanted to get into are weddings. We could talk about weddings. Women talk about weddings all the time. So why can't the boys throw a couple of aguas back and talk about weddings?
Weddings are for the boys.
Yeah, Saturdays are for the boys. Weddings are for the women. They don't.
What happens when the wedding is on a Saturday?
Hey, it's for the boys. Sorry, they should have thought about it. We claimed it first. But so, what goes into a wedding? Everything. It's more than you think. You think, okay, we just got to get a couple people together. We get a priest or some sort of a minister or ordainer. What do they call them?
People know how weddings work. Let's not talk about the mechanics. We know that. Let's talk about the emotions, right? I'm going to say on air, I'm sorry to my wife for letting her handle so much of what happened. It is an emotional experience for women that just preparing for it.
Yeah.
And I was out working on a film and kind of left her high and dry. So she handled a lot of it.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest challenge, not trying to speak for her, but trying to interpret what she said to me, is just how all the little details need to go into it. But I think the hardest part of it is how much other women judge the bride based off of the wedding.
That's the problem with it all.
It's crazy. My boys come and we're like, where's the bar? And when I go to a wedding, I'm like, where's the bar? But when women come, they scream and moan. No, I'm just kidding. Women come to the wedding. They are micro evaluating.
Look at those flowers. Look at that centerpiece. Yes. This is the music they're playing.
This food is terrible.
Oh my God, this drape.
They could be the closest friends.
Yeah.
And they could be ripping.
Did you see her dress? Yeah. Oh my God. And why would you wear those shoes to a wedding?
We're making light of it, but we're doing it because it's so terriwant right?
Because guys could never have a reality show.
You'd be over in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it'd be like, hey, want to come hang out? Sure.
The only reality shows that work for men are when men are trying to bang women. That's the only time it works. Or other guys. That's the only time it works. Yeah. Because it's relationship stuff and they care about it. But if it was just us hanging out, it would be exactly what you just said.
Yeah. Or it's like, or if there was beef, it'd be like, oh, dude,
bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
You moved your ball.
Bro.
I saw you kick your ball. Oh,
bro.
My bad, man.
Bro.
That guy's always scraping strokes.
That's how it is.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
we were trying to avoid bro. We were trying to avoid the bros.
Sorry.
This is for the ladies.
This is for the ladies. Anyway.
Forgive us, ladies.
So that is the craziest part about weddings.
Yes.
And I've actually heard some women say, I am offended because that wedding wasn't good enough. That they attended. It wasn't even their wedding. They weren't even the bridal party. They were offended that it wasn't good enough. And I just go, what are you smoking? What are you doing? Get the hell out of here. That's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't make it's who is the wedding for? It obviously seems like it's for the bride. But to me, isn't it a union of people?
Oh,
union of people, and you bring your closest people or extra extended people if you do that kind of thing. But the people that you care about currently in your life to celebrate with you.
My favorite moment, one of my favorite moments, was really everything at the church, which you really aren't doing much there as far as decorating and everything. You're just at a church, and that was my favorite part. My favorite part was obviously the ceremony with Deanna and being there, but also the part where we came down and hugged all of you guys, because it was that community and that bonding. And I've seen a lot of weddings where everyone just kind of walks up real stiff. They do the thing and they walk out. But I liked being a part of it with the family, with the community, with the hugs and kisses, right?
Yeah.
Especially when we kissed. That was really
it was nice. We did.
So anyway, I had to get that off my chest.
There's a picture about that somewhere.
I cannot believe how skanky some of these women get about weddings.
Women do that. They gotta have these. I tried to convince my wife. We're married, but she still wants to have like a holy matrimony thing.
It's important. I can't.
It's important to women.
I can't wait for. I can't wait for my invitation.
I mean, dude,
I like going to weddings.
Yeah, I mean, to toss them a little credit. Like, I got to chime in for 2 seconds.
Here we go.
No.
Oh no, I got the softer take. Come on, boys.
I'm just kidding.
This is my sensitive side comes out.
Ooh.
No, I come from a big family. I have 2 older sisters. I have aunties more than I can count. And I remember one day my mom sat me and my 2 brothers aside and just said, "Your sister's getting married over the next month. If you get a phone call and you get asked to do something, you show up and you take care of it." And that was the end of it. There was no opinions. There was no nothing like, "What do you think?" Hey, it's you show up and you'll do what you're told. And when I was like, well, all right, this is where I just bow my head and get in line and thinking like, here we go. When I tell you I showed up to the day before my sister's wedding, my sister does all the crafts, all that shenanigans, builds everything.
Yeah.
I showed up and there was like 6 of my aunties on one side, 3 on the other. My mom's over here orchestrating an entire choir. And they're just, I mean, it was a militant system. And I was like, if me, Luke, and Nick tried to throw this together, we'd be in 3 camping tents and 4 igloo coolers. And
that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
That'd be great. But I've never seen such a prestigious, beautiful event put on. Granted, it was 100 degrees in that place. A little bit of an oversight. However, the other details, you want to get a party thrown together, you call up your wife, call up your friends, whatever. You tell them to put it down on paper, give us the bullet points. That's where we as dudes probably can't handle.
We're the worker ants.
We're the worker ants, worker bees.
Remember, we serve the queen, man.
We serve the queen, and we should.
Yeah.
What? Oh God, you got a question?
No. What you got?
A part of me is sad that the garter thing is gone. Like it's fading out. We didn't do it.
Well, that's your fault.
I should have asked for it. I should have pounded the table for it.
I would have pulled one out of my pocket.
Oh, no. It's embarrassing.
Yeah. Okay. So I get it. Some girls are shy.
That in the bedroom.
I get some girls are shy. Maybe not the garter thing, but at least something for the guy to throw at his buddies. That's kind of funny.
You pull a chili one out of the cooler and toss it back.
yeah, do that.
Start
do
the
that.
new thing.
Do that. That's awesome. That's great.
Go bobbing for cold ones.
Yeah.
I wonder what it like at all. What if? I'm sure it happens out there. I'd like to go to a wedding that was predominantly planned by the man.
I'll do it.
No, you
got to convince Michelle.
Look at his face. Look at it.
I would do it. I could make it happen. Everyone's getting, what do you want from Wendy's? Order off the 4 for $4 menu.
You just rent a Frosty machine.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy.
That'd be awesome.
Boom, done. Food's
See,
done.
look at him. He's happy.
So
DJ In-N-Out's like, give me the Frosty.
Yeah, you get 4. I'll get you 2 4 for $4. So say you got 100 people coming.
Big box meals for everybody.
That's $1,000. Bam. Food's done.
That's the worst part about the wedding. They're like, "What do you want? Just tell me what I'm eating. I don't care."
You gotta guess 3 months out what you want on a Tuesday.
People, if you were at your dinner table, right, and you were at a fancy, everything was beautiful and nice, and you see the guy coming around with a cart with the giant red Chick-fil-A hot box bag. You would freak out. You would be like, best wedding ever.
Babe, it's here.
I don't care about the salmon.
Seriously, what if no, the food's not salmon, it's not beef, it's not chicken beef, it's like, you want the spicy sandwich or the regular sandwich?
Give me all that buffalo sauce right now.
The barbecue sauce.
You want the nuggies or you want the Sammy? And what kind of sauce? Give me some of that Polynesian, baby. Yeah. No, seriously, that would be a sweet wedding. No, Nando's was awesome. With all his food.
He did.
The tequila bar. He had a tequila bar. It's pretty much just tequila. I mean, genius if you want to have a party.
They had Polish food and Honduran food. Or
mixed
South
together.
American food.
Mixed together.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What a combination.
I know.
It was fantastic. Dude, one of the most clutch moments. I have crazy cousins.
Talk about food.
Dude, they had, before the morning before the wedding, all the brothers went out and ordered like a few $100s worth of McDonald's and put it in the fridge.
I'm talking about.
After the party, they're just like, "You want real food?"
That's some foresight right there.
You want some food to go with that tequila?
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's where we did a cake tasting because that's what goes into it. You got to do cake tastings. You got to go to venues. You got to go to food tasting. Like Jesus Christ, just put some steak on a plate. Give us some green beans, whatever. No one's gonna remember this. But we were talking.
Her aunt will. Her aunt.
Yeah.
Her aunt will.
Aunt Sally. What I don't know. But we were talking with the cake lady, and I was like, "What if I did this, would you have like nachos or something?" She's like, "A table of nachos." Like, that's a great idea. Just have a 6-8 foot table full of like a nacho spread. That's genius. People just come in, you got all the salsas, the nachos, the cheeses, whatever. Make yourself a little platter. That's brilliant.
Wait, you're saying this or she was saying?
We kind of got together. Like we started.
And Michelle's like over there, no.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is great. This is amazing.
She agreed it was amazing, but
out.
not for the wedding. She's like, that is a good idea, but no.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So the girl
taking notes here.
Yeah, the girl's like, I'm gonna do it for my my boyfriend's 30th. It's like, okay.
No nachos.
This idea is not going to waste.
No nachos. Oh man, dude, this is great.
Yeah.
Any other stuff we want to talk about weddings? Anything else?
I could get into more gripes with it. Like, I think it's just a union of people. Throw a barbecue. I mean, they want all the glitz, the glamour, and stuff.
But let's just for a second. They feel that way because of what other women are saying and what really the community. I mean, the wedding industry is $1 billion industry, and women. Yep. It's interesting. You'll get these really.
They prey on women.
Yeah, they do. But these really. What's the word where you're like seeing really clearly?
Clarity.
Not sentient.
Clarity. What DJ In and Out just said, and I'm just going to say the words that you guys say.
Okay. Anyway, I'll think of it. But it's just like these moments where they kind of come out of the whole planning thing, and they just go, "This is just this is a farce. This is a complete."
Yeah, clairvoyance.
Clairvoyant. Close. We're getting closer. But they realize that they're
duped.
Not that they're duped, but that it's a game that they feel like they have to play because they're women. So I can really
it's keeping up with the Joneses, really.
Exactly. And these marketing companies and all these businesses, all these tech companies, they just subtly push it on women. And now with Instagram and the imagery, it's even more so like you were talking about earlier with the beautiful dog, beautiful wife, all that stuff. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So I feel for them.
Yeah.
I feel for them. I'm sorry.
That's the thing. It's like, I just want people to have a good time. Like, I'm not going to remember who was wearing what. I'm not going to remember what was on the table. I'm going to remember the people that were there, just laughing, hopefully, maybe dancing. I'm not a dancer. I'm not a dancing man. No, not a Tony Danza. But I'll have some games or whatever. I don't know. Just some for people. I'm more of a gamesman guy.
More of a gamesman guy.
Get some activities.
I gotcha. Well, I think we dug into that a little bit. Maybe we do a rewind when we get closer to the big day, Luke, and check in with that.